Hello everybody, this is Sparky from Sparky Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Sparky's Guide. So it's been a little while. It's been a little bit longer than the 3 weeks that have been than the other videos that I have posted 3 months ago, where there was 3 weeks in between. I just want to apologize. It's been a very busy summer for me. I will say, at least in July. July was very busy for me. And then I also had some personal things that were going on. So thankfully, I was able to resolve those things. And like I said, July was very busy. So there was just some work stuff going on, and I was just trying to cover for people. So like I said, it's been 3 months. So there's been stuff that I've been doing, like in the background and off camera. So I guess first and foremost, I had to get a new helmet and new boots. These are fine repair wise. I also had to get another Silk Touch pickaxe because the one I had before, of course, was too expensive. So yeah, and then we still have these other ones, other tools and such. So yeah, other than that, for tools wise, I don't have much else to say. But while I'm in the house, I got this disc in here. There's also a lot of stuff in here. There's my pickaxes, and I got some stuff in here that I'm going to be using for today's episode. I know I added some more netherrack over here since this storage is becoming to get a little bit full. So maybe we're going to have to build some more storage eventually. Well, I should maybe explain this new disc. So it's called Tiers. It was added in one of the most recent updates. If you don't remember how to get this, you have to hit a fireball back at a ghast in the nether. And if I remember correctly, so I don't believe that I got this on camera, so this is something that I got off camera. Well, I actually got that disc at the same time. So that was the first time that I have done that, apparently. I will show you that I have been using the skeleton farm. That's where I got most of my levels, and that's how I got a new helmet, new boots, and a new Silk Touch pickaxe. So I haven't really used this a lot before because I've just used like my zombie farm and my spider farm, but I decided that let's give this some use. So probably the last time you guys had seen this, and I did make a couple of additions, but I just want to show you. So this is for armor. This is all full. This is all full. And it's up to this chest. I got arrows. These two double chests are full, so we're up to there for arrows. And then we're up to here for bones. So, yeah. And then the additions, like I mentioned. So if I had anything enchanted, I could just use the grindstone, get rid of whatever the enchantment was, and then I'd get levels on top of the skeletons. And then if it was like something that gets smelt down, I decided to add a blast furnace. And here's some nuggets. So there is a lot of gold and a little bit of iron or chainmail armor that I smelted down. So yeah, I probably should add a crafting table, but at this point I don't know where to put it. So I might have to put it over there, but I don't know yet. I added a tunnel to the Stronghold that was like down here. It used to like literally be like a hole in the wall, but I just added a hallway to the Stronghold. But yeah, okay. So there's the Stronghold. It's down there. I've done some mob proofing. I definitely need to do more. Like I mentioned in the last episode, which I don't know 3 months ago, I said that we were going to go get an Elytra. And if you missed the last episode, we went to the end, and I defeated the Ender Dragon without dying. So, and I haven't fought the Ender Dragon in a very long time. So I'm glad that I didn't die, but an Enderman almost killed me. So yeah. How am I gonna prepare for this? So I kind of already prepared for this part of this, anyways. So I have an Unbreaking 3 and a Mending book. I did get this from a librarian villager at a village that's like far away. It took me a while to get there and get back, but that's how I got these books, and that's what I wanted to do. Or I wanted to put those on an Elytra, and then once I get an Elytra, then we can build a creeper farm, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna want to do that because I could do it over the river. But I don't really know where would be a good spot would be, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I'm probably gonna use the design that I've used before. If you originally watched my first Let's Play on the first Minecraft Let's Play I had on this channel, it was like episode 7. It's about like 30 minutes, and basically I sucked at building a creeper farm. But that's probably the same design that I'm going to be using. I just got to make sure that it still works for 1.21.8, which is the version that I'm on. So let's actually get into the video like I said earlier. So I have those books that I have upstairs. Why do I keep doing that? But yeah, let's go grab those books. And then I can kind of talk about... I will talk about things that you're going to need. I'm going to grab some ender pearls. I am going to bring a little bit of leather and string for bundles, because in order to get elytras, we're going to be going to what's called a structure called structures called end cities. And in end cities, there is a loot. We will be beating shulkers. That's why we're bringing ender pearls, at least for right now, because I don't have any potions. And we haven't, I've mentioned potions in the last episode. We're not going to be talking about potions just yet, but maybe we can soon. Okay, so another thing that I want to do, since I'm going to have an elytra, I have gunpowder. Actually, I have 13 gunpowder. And now I have to, okay, so I have sugarcane. Do I have papers? Okay, I have paper right here. So what I can do is, this is flight duration rockets. You can craft them in a 3x3 crafting grid like this, or you can craft it in a regular 3x3 crafting grid. It does not matter. I believe, yeah. So these, it doesn't matter. This is called a shapeless crafting recipe. As long as you have gunpowder and paper, you'll get rockets. So, unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to make 39 rockets. So I'm going to have to use my rockets sparingly. Another thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put away this paper. Another thing that you definitely want to do when going to finding end cities, you're going to want to find a block and whatever you have the most of, and then just turn those into slabs. Okay, so there's some cobblestone in here. I'm going to take maybe... It doesn't necessarily matter, but the more you bring, the better. But you want to turn all of these into like slabs. So there is actually a better way to do this if you want to turn these into slabs. Actually going ahead and using the grindstone that I have right here. So if you have a grindstone, I recommend using this to get slabs. If you don't know how to make the stone cutter, you need iron and then 3 pieces of stone. And then another thing, this is probably the last thing I'm going to mention before we go. It's if you go into settings on, at least on Java Edition, I'm not sure how it is on Bedrock, if this is a feature or not. But you go to your options, and then I believe it's controls. You can turn sneak on and off, which is crouching. So something that I recommend, at least while you're in the end dimension, because you don't want to go in the void and die, I recommend turning this on the toggle. Now, what this is going to do is if I hit shift, I am going to be crouching. Now, if I hit shift again, then I'm going to be standing up. So that's something that I recommend you do change while you are in the end. If you don't want to do this, and if you want your pinky or whatever finger you use to press the shift key, if you want to get tired, that's totally okay with, or if that's totally up to you. If that's okay with you, then you can do that. But this is what I prefer, and I'm sure it will also help people who are going to be doing this as well. All right, so I have all the things that I want. My shield, I should probably have another one, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave it as is. I hope it doesn't break, but that's probably something that I should have, but I'm not going to bring one. Yeah, I'm just going to bring a little bit of stone and maybe some more food, and then I'll be with you. So, just give me one moment, please. All right, I'm going to make sure that these stupid Endermen don't gang up on me, because there was literally an Enderman that I just did. So yeah. But there's our end gateway. That's where we need to get up to so we can get out to the outer end islands. How you get through this is you're going to have to use an ender pearl. And now I got the advancements, remote getaway. So, as you can see, why I said when bridging over the void, to use this toggle for sneaking. Or for crouching, I should say. So, oh, there's literally one. Oh my god, is there a ship? Oh, there's a ship! Dude, no. Really? Like, literally the first one? That's so lucky. Oh my god. Guys, this is so exciting. I'm so happy. This is... What? What? How am I this lucky? Okay. Alright, wow. This is... Okay. This is actually crazy. Okay, so this is an end city. This was a really big one, honestly. And there's a shulker. So usually, the front door is met by two shulkers, which are right here. So I am just going to go inside, and I'm going to get an advancement. And I am getting levitation because these guys are shooting things at me that make me float. I also just got a shulker shell. And you guys want to hit these guys when they're open. That's how you get these shulker shells. I shouldn't say that's how you get them, but that's how you defeat them. That's how you defeat the shulkers. I'm pretty OP right now, so they aren't going to be too much above a bother, but they can be if you don't have the right gear. Okay, there's also this thing, which is silly. There's these slabs, and it's going to make you parkour, but the thing that I like to do is just put some blocks between them, and you won't have to, because if you do, you'll keep going down and down and down, and it's just going to get really annoying. And yeah, so that's how you get up these. Now, there's going to be couple directions you want to go. And since I'm levitating, oh, is a shulker up here. So just make sure you guys are trying to be careful of your surroundings, making sure that you aren't going to fall really hard, because that's why I have ender pearls. Let's get these shulkers. Okay, I got a shulker. I got another shulker shell. That's good, because then I can make a shulker box. Oh man, I don't have any what? I did not bring any arrows. That's silly. Well, I have my sword. I have my shield. That's what we're gonna have to go with. I was not prepared for this, but I wasn't expecting the the end city to be right here, so... okay. Well... we're just gonna have to wait. Sometimes you gotta wait this out. It can be a little boring sometimes, but... oh my god, stop. Stop doing that. Making sure that I'm not gonna be floating up and dying. So I don't know why I don't have an arrow, but yeah, okay. That's right, dude. Don't mess with me. And again, you have. Oh my god, come on. You need to do this same method going up these parkour. That's what they want you to do, is go parkour on these, but this makes it so much easier. So okay, so now this is the spot where I would recommend a bow, but since I don't have a bow, that's what you want to use when you're up here. There's also loot. So yeah, there's some loot over here. What do we get? Oh, diamonds! Oh my god, look at these. look at those enchantments, man. That's actually crazy. Okay, I really wish I had arrows right now. Sword. That's a mess sword. But 6 diamonds? Yes, please. I will take this with me. But like I said, there is loot in here. But we came for the Elytra. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over there. There is a shulker right there. But hopefully at least there is a shulker. Oh man, there's 2 of them over there. So I have four more stacks of ender pearls. Oh man, and I'm getting... people are attacking me already. So I'm gonna just try to get over there as soon as I can, as fast as I can. Yeah, because I really want to get this Elytra, and I'm so happy that it's like that it literally did not take this long. I did not expect the end ship, the end city, to be right here. I swear to you guys, that was not planned at all. I am just so happy, so excited for the future of the series, and I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but yeah, man, I am so happy that I'm finally doing this. Now, I'm stupid for not, oh man, okay, let's just try to stay under here. I'm stupid for not bringing arrows. I'll probably grab some health potions later. Let's just get, kill this guy. So, I don't know if he, no, he didn't drop anything. What do I get for loot, though? More diamonds, and an armor trim. Oh my god. And iron. Oh my god. Wow. More diamonds. Nah, I'm probably not gonna keep that, but this is what I came for. I got an Elytra. Wow. Okay, guys. That's the video. No, just kidding. That's not the video, but wow, that's crazy. And then you can also, at these end ships, at the end of, there's not these end rods, but there's these dragon heads that are on like part of the ship. Okay, now I have a dragon head, and I can literally, if I wanted to, I can put this on the head. But I'm not gonna take off all of my armor. I have my Elytra. Gonna put mending on it, and unbreaking 3. All right. Now we have an Elytra that will, it may break, it can break, but I can still mend it up, go to the XP farm, mend it up, and then yeah, then we'll have an Elytra that goes forever. But we're gonna go back to, the end, and we're gonna go deal with the dragon egg. And whoa. Okay, see, I can just travel, like, so much faster. There are stairs up here, so... or coming up. So I don't want to hit the block, but... of course, I hit the block, but... Yeah, I can travel so much faster now. And I can get to places faster. Yeah, man, it's gonna be so awesome. So, but yeah, we never really talked about the dragon egg, but that's something that you get also when the dragon dies. So basically, the easiest way to do this is don't not look at Enderman. That should be a given at this point. But with the dragon egg, you're gonna hit the right click button. It's gonna go somewhere, and then you're gonna go and try to grab a torch from over here, and then it's a gravity block. So what you're gonna want to do is dig under the block that it's on, put a torch, and then put the and then break the block that the dragon egg is on, and that's how you get the dragon egg. Wow, I did not expect to find an end city that close from the get-go. That's literally the first end gateway, and we get an end city right away. We did get a little bit of loot from the end city. We got some diamonds, some iron, even got an armor trim. I also got shulker shells. I was so excited about getting shulker shells, and I also have the dragon head. And then we got a little bit of tools. This is probably something that I'll keep. I just need to put like feather falling on here, and then maybe mending whenever we get to that point. But besides that, like it's one enchantment less of like being an awesome pair of diamond boots. And this, maybe we can use this at like my spider farm. Maybe. I hope you guys have had a good year so far, a good summer. Hope you enjoyed your summer. I've had I've had a busy summer, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So this has been Sparky from Sparkywood Gaming. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Alright guys, take care.